hello everyone, and today we are doing something totally different. So in addition to a tour of your property, right, today I'm sitting down with the owner of 49 Salisbury Street in Rehoboth, Massachusetts, and with me I have Henry. Henry, thank you so much for being with me.
My pleasure, thank you.
Excellent. So today what we're going to do is because of the pandemic that we're in right now, we are going to give people an explanation of your property. Your house is for sale right now. Again, 49 Salisbury Street, Rehoboth, Mass. And I wanted to just interview you quickly so you can explain what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and why you're looking to move, basically. So let's just start with the most easy question. What about this property do you like the most?
What I like the most, the floor plan has been great for us. We have a first floor guest room with a bathroom that's right nearby, a full bath. So when we have people stay over, my parents, it's easy access. It's a shower in there, so they don't have to step up, which has been great. Love the first floor, the kitchen. You know I love to bake and cook all the time. We entertain a lot. So having that kitchen there with open to the dining room, to the living room has been great. You move up to the second floor. Master bath is spacious, tons of storage, lots of closets in here. The rooms are good size. And one of the things I never have done before is work from home. But obviously with the conditions now, I'm blessed enough to be able to work from home. And there's an office upstairs, which I've never really used. And it's been really great. It's private, it's quiet, and I'm able to get all my work done efficiently. And then you go to the third floor, which was a bonus for us. It's a complete open space. It's huge. We use it for storage, but it could be another room. So that's the inside of the house. And then the outside of the house, what I love about it is behind us, there's no one.
Right.
So
that's great.
You know, we spend a lot of time in the summer out on the deck, and the one thing that I wanted was be able to have quiet. And in our other house, which was in the suburbs, we always heard like the street traffic, which was fine, but it wasn't awful. But here, and it's very difficult to find a place where you can actually have that moment where you just hear the wind or you just hear the birds. And you get that here, so I like that.
Yeah, so I think to add on to that, so this house, in my opinion, right, so typical colonial style, the big difference is you have that bedroom on the first floor, which you talked about. You have a nice open floor plan on this first floor, which is really conducive to families. So this is a great family home. Whether you have an in-law that wants to be on the first level or your older parents or whatever that looks like, there's plenty of bedrooms and space upstairs, and there's plenty of openness, and the concept on the first level is really conducive to what people want. So it's attractive to really anyone that's looking in this area, and price-wise it's very competitive. We've priced this right to be really competitive in the current market. So I think those are all really good things added on to what you mentioned. Number two, so you and I, we've looked for a while, right? When you purchased this home a few years ago, we looked for a lot of different houses. Why did you choose new construction versus existing construction? Because I know when we looked, that was one of the things that came up.
Right. We had sort of had our fill of projects.
Right.
We wanted to be able to just live and enjoy, and that's what we were able to do with this house. You know, we walked in, we did our own projects. You know, we painted, we added some things, but for the most part, there was no weekend projects.
Right.
And that's really why we did it.
Right, I think that's important too. So, you know, obviously being in this house multiple times, I can attest to the fact that you guys are very clean. You're very neat, you're very clean, and essentially it's like still a new house. I think you've been here 2 years?
2 years.
So you've been here 2 years. I don't see a scratch on the floor. I don't see a ding in the wall. There's nothing that really needs to be done, which is really good for someone, you know, even though it's actually not brand new, it's still just as good as new, right? 2 years old, that's as good as you could possibly get.
Right, and I think that when we moved in, the one thing I didn't know when we moved into a brand new construction was that the things that we had to do, because you still had things to do.
Still, right.
And I talk about the closets because that was like a huge project, just putting in shelves and making sure the closets were something that you could use. And all those little things, they're already done because, you know, obviously we live here. So
right, and that gets into my next question. So some of the changes, and I think you talked about it on the first question, but some of the changes you made from when you purchased the property, can you just highlight those so we can explain what that is?
Sure thing. Yeah, the big one for us was the generator.
Yes.
You know, power does go out. It happens, and it's wonderful when the power does go out. You actually have to. If you want to go outside, but open a window to actually hear to see if the generator's on, because you can't even tell that it went off, which is wonderful. We also did water filtration. So the water here was good, which was very nice, but we upgraded, we did a nice filtration system and reverse osmosis. So we have a special, just a separate spot for the water. So if you don't want to go out and buy bottled water and do those things, you certainly don't need to do that. We upgraded some light fixtures. Obviously, we upgraded on the appliance package and things like that.
So I can drink out of the sink?
You
Awesome.
absolutely can.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. So the most important thing, so right now we have this pandemic, right? So everyone is basically feeling the same issue and the same brunt of this, right? And it's a really good time to help others. So this for me is more about helping you achieve what your goal is, right? So everyone has a big why. And a big why, whether it's in their work life or in their personal life. Right now, right, for you to move, what's the big why? Can you explain to everyone what that big
Sure.
why is?
Sure. Well, because you thought we were nuts when we called you. That's
I know, 'cause
the
you
reality
just
of
bought
it.
it.
You really thought we were nuts. My daughter and her husband just had a baby, and I just want to get closer.
So folks, that's really it. So this is not about selling their home. This is about helping people that want to achieve a goal. So his big why is to get closer to his family. If we were in a normal environment, I would be able to sell this relatively quickly. With what's going on now, we want to get the message out that we need to really help Henry get closer to his family, be closer to his granddaughter. So with that, I appreciate you coming out. Let's help you fulfill your big why and hope everyone has a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay home, and stay happy.